My name is Mac McCready. I'm from England, born and raised in London, but I haven't lived in England since 1983. I started out life as in the Air Force, in the Royal Air Force. So I went to the US and I flew with the United States Air Force for 3 years. It was actually my oldest son got me into it. My oldest son was a professional athlete. He was one of the first English people ever to play in the National Football League in the US, and it was the first Englishman ever to win a Super Bowl. As he started training Jiu-Jitsu in the off-season to stay in shape, and was always trying to get me to go with him, and I refused steadfastly. I always said, you're never going to get me rolling around on the ground with another man in pajamas. It's never going to happen. But we were living in Abu Dhabi together, he and I, and there's so many black belts there. We had a black belt move in a few doors down, and they just ganged up on me. They wouldn't leave me alone. And they insisted that I do one private lesson. I said, okay, I'll do one, but once I do one, never ask me again. And they agreed, so I did one private lesson. Absolutely fell in love with it. I've been doing it ever since. Getting started, I think, is always difficult. People are very intimidated, and it is kind of a technical sport, and people always get frustrated because they learn a half a dozen techniques, and then when it comes time to actually use them in live sparring, they can't remember them. But that's absolutely natural. Everybody does that. It takes a little while before you can do the techniques that you practice live with somebody trying to stop you. So it's hard to get started, it's frustrating, but it's well worth it. Well, I've known Campbell for quite some time. I've been in Phuket, I think, for almost 7 years now. I've known Campbell the whole time, and when he told me that he and the other guys were opening this gym, I jumped at the chance to come here. Campbell's a fabulous, fabulous coach. I think he's probably the #1 Jiu-Jitsu black belt in Southeast Asia, but he's very, very good at passing on his knowledge too. And all the guys here, they're young coaches, they're enthusiastic, they all compete. I love that. When the coaches actually compete too, it inspires everybody. So this place has such a good atmosphere from the training standpoint, but also from it's kind of a family-oriented gym. You know, people come here with their kids to watch. They have kids classes here. There's plenty of girls rolling. It's just a great place to hang out. Yeah, I think actually the most important thing is start. I talk to so many people that say, yeah, I want to do jiu-jitsu, but I'm out of shape right now. I'm going to get in shape first, and that's a mistake. Don't do that. Come to jiu-jitsu and train, and you'll get in shape. And don't worry, the instructors are fantastic. They're not going to ask you to do things that you can't do. They're not going to put you up against people that are going to crush you. No, their goal is to make you better and make sure that you have fun. So whether you feel like you're ready or not, don't wait until you feel like you're ready, because you never will. Come and start, and you'll love it. Trust me.